What up guys, this is White Lightning here, back again today with another CSGO video, but we are not going to be actually doing a CSGO video. I want to talk to you guys about the ranks, because if you can see, I'm a Gold Nova Master right now, so obviously that's a long way away from my Silver 3 days, but, and this is why I want to say but, you also notice I have 31 comp wins, so this is a new account that I got from, just buying CSGO again, and then I got a ranking of Gold Nova Master, and I've managed to keep it. So I want to talk to you guys about, if you're playing in Silver, and you honestly feel that you're better than Silver, or you want the Gold Nova 1, Gold Nova 2, I would suggest wait until about 500 comp wins, so then you actually have a whole bunch of practice. But buy another account and retry it. Even if it gets a lower rank, give it to your friend or something. Let your friend use it so you can both be playing or whatever. But it's to see what your actual ranking is. Because what I've noticed with me is I have two problems that some of you guys might have. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. Is one, when I play in Silver, I'm more or less act Silver. I do a lot of stupid shit. And you don't want to do that kind of stuff in Gold Nova. Well, in Gold Nova matches, I actually play a lot better, I've noticed. Because I know what to expect, I know what to do, it's not just push everything, like Silver's like doing. And the number two thing I know that hurts me when I play is, and maybe you guys, is that if I have a team that I just can't cooperate, there's that one guy that you just cannot stand, he will not play well or anything else, you may want to mute him. Don't do it. Never mute a guy. And this is for a separate reason, because the fact of he might still give good callouts or whatever. You never know. You guys could fix it later or whatever. You don't mute people unless you absolutely have to. If you're basically going to kill him and take a ban, that's the only time you mute them, so that you don't hear them then. But besides that, if I don't have a team I can play with well, I do as bad as the team. So if my teammates are running around the map like idiots, or they don't know what to do or anything, I'm in the same boat, because I can't cooperate with them. Or if they're not doing callouts enough, or this or that. It's a team-based game, and if I'm not playing with a team that I can physically play with, I know it hurts me. Now this is all aside from, you have good days and bad days. Because there's some days, you just can't hit anything. But there's good days where you just hit everything, and there's the normal days where it's, you do decently. And I'm mainly talking about those decent days when I have a teammate or team that I cannot play with that hurts me and makes me play worse. But I want to talk to you guys about that. And I also want to tell you guys something that I'm going to do in my next video. I'm going to explain more or less ways to get better out of Silver, because I have a friend, as I've talked about before, Domestic G, or Zach, and I notice a lot of things that he does, or that he has problems with, to why he's a Silver and can't rank above Silver, and why I'm a little bit higher than him. But I also want to talk to you guys about a little bit about computers. I'm actually going to do that now because it makes sense. Most people think that CSGO, you require great computer, great mouse, great keyboard, great headset, and skill. Skill comes first. And when I say skill, I mean stuff that you've developed over time playing it a lot. Because I run CSGO at about, in-game, about 30 FPS. Now, to a lot of you guys that may actually play a lot of CS, whatever, you're probably thinking, what the fuck? How? Just how? Why would you do that? And the answer is simple. I like playing CS and I want to get better at it. But I run at 30 FPS because I don't have a good desktop or laptop to play it. Whereas my friend Domestic, he has a good laptop. He runs at least 90 frames plus. But I can still outbeat him because I have a little bit better skill in other things. So the computer and everything else can be a problem to why you don't rank up. I'll explain why in a minute, but first you need to have the skill. And here's why I say that it is partially because your computer if you have low FPS. I know when I first started playing CS, I could never get above, I think I had like 300, 400 comp wins. I couldn't get above Silver 4. And once I jumped to this laptop I have now, where I gained a little bit more FPS, not much, just a little bit, I was able to then rank up to Gold Nova. Do I think that if I got to 64 FPS or something, I'd be able to play a lot better? Maybe. But it's not guaranteed. I'm also limited by my skill. I do know sometimes when I kill people or I shoot, they have a better FPS, so their bullet comes out first. My reaction time might be slow, but not always is it just because of my reaction time. because when I actually first started playing CS, I ran at in-game Dust 2 about 20 FPS if I was lucky. And that was on the top end, and I could never get above Silver 4. Jumped to a different laptop with a little bit better, with about 30 to 40 FPS. I was then able to hit Gold Nova. So your computer can be the problem, but you do need the skill first. So if you're not playing CS at a low FPS, this may not concern you, except for the fact that you need more skill. So play a lot is the main thing. You can't just play once every day or something, expect to get good in a week. You have to spend a lot of time on it. There's many different things you can do to spend time on it, try to get better. I personally think a lot of these like workshop maps are decent, but it's nothing compared to a real game. Real game has so many different things. I do want to highlight, however, getting Crosshair Generator, because the original Crosshair sucks. And just getting like some small little type things like AK Training or something, which you can do friends, or aimbot, so you can actually jump into a comp, or not a comp, but a area where you're just killing a whole bunch of bots to get the feel for it. But the main thing is you have to play a lot of comp on not just one map, you have to play on multiple maps. And here's why. If you just focus all your life on, say, Dust 2, when you finally start to play these other maps such as Mirage, Cache, Inferno, you're not gonna play as well because you don't know the map. So you do need to be more of a variety, like a lot of people do say, and it is true. I currently have been playing Mirage and Cache to get really good at them. I know Dust 2 well enough. I know Inferno well enough, Overpass, Cobblestone, and train well enough to play them at my skill level. I may not know every smoke or flash or everything, but I can play them at the skill level I'm at and play it decently. But I've been trying to get really good at these two maps because I'm already really good at Dust 2 because, like everyone else, you play Dust 2 a lot when you're first silver and everything else. But then you do have to branch out. So I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I want to go into more depth about the skill because there's a lot of mid groups in there, such as aiming and tap firing and all that kind of stuff. But that'll be it for today. Talk about that next time. This has been White Lightning. Have a nice day.